Today I wanted to take a look at the design changes to Godzilla in the legendary Monsterverse. Anyone with an eagle eye would note that from the 2014 Godzilla movie to the trailers for its sequel, we have some unique and subtle changes to the king of the monsters, Godzilla. Welcome to the channel, folks, and let's dive right back into the hype train that is Godzilla, King of the Monsters. So let's take a look at the initial outing and his design there first, shall we? Godzilla had a design somewhat reminiscent of his source material and future Japanese iterations. Large spikes on his back, though notably these weren't maple leaf shaped. He had large hindquarters leading to stubby elephantine feet and a set of arms that were again somewhat stubby. This is the basic design as a silhouette anyway. Facially, he resembled a lizard, just with a flattened snout. And of course, he wielded a long, heavy tail that he utilized as a weapon. Now, one of the main features of this Godzilla's design was the way he stood. His posture was almost hunched and tucked, and he didn't really lean forward much like, say, a T-Rex would. Not that this is something he should have done, but it led to his tail looking somewhat awkward, as if it was coming directly out of his legs. Now, when we initially saw some of the production photos for Godzilla, King of the Monsters, it seemed there was a subtle redesign. However, now we have the full trailer, this redesign is in full view and we can really break it down. So, from the trailers, we get a fairly good idea of what the King of the Monsters is going to look like in the movie. But we also had the fantastic reveals from SH Monster Arts and their figures, one being Godzilla. So, let's analyse the changes. Most notably are his dorsal plates, the design of which has been changed a lot. They are larger, and rather than just spikes, they genuinely seem to be going back to their maple leaf shape, which has become so iconic with the character. The arms aren't quite so stubby this time, from the figure anyway. Godzilla has much more reach, and the trailer displays him actually using this reach when he charges at King Ghidorah, so I would say that this is definitely the case and not just a figure exclusive. The claws on Godzilla's feet have now been stretched, whereas before they were quite similar to an elephant's. Now Godzilla has feet, then toes, then claws. His face seems to have remained pretty much the same for the most part, as has his tail. He does seem to have a better standing posture though, which is nicer to see as it changes the look of his tail in terms of its origin point, which adds to a much greater overall menacing design. These changes were also noted by the director, and they are an intentional change to bring him more in line with a functional creature, but also his more iconic self. Obviously, the next question would be, well, why has he now changed from movie to movie? And I believe actually the clues are there in the trailer itself. In Godzilla 2014, Godzilla was able to use his atomic breath after powering up. This trailer to Godzilla King of the Monsters has revealed two versions of Godzilla. One looking similar to his initial outing, and notably no blue glow, and another, the blue glow strikingly there, and also drawing the eye to the changes in his design. I believe Godzilla will face off against King Ghidorah, lose, and then is saved by humans with a nuclear blast. This powers him up and recharges him, but it also pushes him further into his evolution, his maturity, whatever you want to call it. It forces a change in Godzilla's body, and that is why we see him glow the same sort of colour as his 2014 atomic breath, or at least the atomic breath he blasts out in the trailer. So, there you go. That is the changes in design of Godzilla, and my thoughts on why. Please do let me know your thoughts though down below in the comment section, and if I missed any of the changes in design, drop that down below as well. Anyway, and as always, if you are new here, please do hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the world of pop culture and movie news. And if you like this video, give it a like and a share. I've been Mr. H. Take care.